So, end of week 7, Hurricane Helene relief efforts. And just lots to unpack and share. The end of week 5, we were getting tired at Morganton First Church of God and our homeschool community and everybody who's been coming together and working. And we knew we were gonna have lots of Wednesdays coming up with our clothing distribution every single Wednesday. And 2 people from Virginia just drove down, and they had been affiliated with the church in the past and talked to us, and they came to work at one of our clothing sorting parties that evening, and they stayed Monday night. They stayed all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and most of Thursday. And these 2 people went and bought racks for us, and they just worked all day long. It was such a godsend because that was the week we began to get tired, when everything started wearing off, you know. And they got us prepped, and it was so awesome. It was Glenn and Carol, and they were there that Wednesday evening. People began to line up at 4:30 to get in at 6 o'clock. It's a very humbling experience to see hundreds of people lined up to come in and get free clothes. And they just cried and said, we're so glad we got to be here tonight. And so I wanted to share that as another time that God met a need, and it wasn't a money need. It wasn't an item need. It was people. And little did we know that's gonna now be the name of the game. So the next week, week 6, that's what this video is mostly about. We had a group come from Michigan and another group come from Pennsylvania who did not know each other. They called me several different times and correlated, and they just happened to come at the same time, as well as 2 other groups that reached out, and all of them were gonna be here around the 9th. And so it quickly began to realize we needed to do another big distribution day here in Burke County on the 9th. And the last one we'd done in Burke County, we had fed about 2,000 people and registered 435 families. So we wanted to do another day. We had just the week before done a big outreach in Spruce Pine with about 1,500 people, and we were tired. And that was another 450 family day. And so these groups were here, and they came in, and on that first day, that Tuesday, they had driven in Monday night. It was raining. It was the first time it had rained since the hurricane, and we were very tired already. And so they had to help us unload a trailer of goods they'd brought, and they began to immediately make buckets for us to take to the families on Creekside in Morganton who are still not moved in their homes. They're gutted. And they began to just work, and we knew that day, ooh, we're tired. They stayed with us until Saturday, and the Pennsylvania group came in later, and they stayed till Saturday and Sunday. And these volunteers carried us through a week that we were very tired. That was our first week that it was like, wow, how are we going to continue to do this? And so this week, we will post about a little bit later. We worked at Creekside here in Morganton on several homes, and we had a distribution day on Wednesday, and we're doing a huge day tomorrow in Spruce Pine. But the name of the game is changing, and it's now we need volunteers. We need people to come and just help because physically we're tired. So we wanted to share a lot about last week and show what we did, show the needs that were met. Just the people being here was amazing. They delivered furniture to people who needed it. They picked up donations for people who couldn't bring it, and we were too tired. They went and worked at a home and cleaned out a basement and filled a dump trailer twice. And there's so many needs like that. In the meantime, call us if you need help at your house and you're watching this video, and we'll put you on the list, and we'll send volunteers to you if we can. But thank you again to everybody who's continued to support us, to bring donations to us, to help us unload trucks. We now are prepping for our big Thanksgiving dinner on the 27th. And after that, it will be lots of prep on taking things up to the mountains and helping here locally and working at homes. And thank you to everybody who has just supported us. If you're considering volunteering and you are interested in bringing a group down, reach out to us. I'm sure we'll find a place for you to serve. You will be blessed, and hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, Maverick, for helping. So today was a really cool day. We were able to load up a family that lost their home and they're just now moving in this week. We had a couch for them, we had a mattress for them, we had new comforter sets for them, all because of the things you sent this week. Yesterday, a family that was moving back into their apartment that had finally been remodeled and fixed up. They were able to get a dining room set with all the chairs, bunk beds, a toddler bed, brand new sheets and blankets for those beds, a buffet, and then all the cleaning supplies and start refilling their pantry. And this is a family that's been displaced for 5 weeks. So when the families are ready, we have the things on hold for them or ready for them. And thank you guys.
Hello, my name is Tammy Reed. I'm from Lexington, Virginia. I came to Morgantown Church with 7 other people, my sister, my friend, and 2 people that we go to church with, and 2 caterers. I reached out to 5 local caterers and asked everybody to donate a meal for 200 people, but they ended up doing so much more, and I am thankful because when we came here, the person that was going to do the chicken, it fell through, so our extra food is a blessing.
Yep.
I was able to connect with the church because after the hurricane happened, I just randomly reached out and was able to connect with Katie Henderson. In my hometown, we adopt children, only children that are in need, foster care children, underprivileged, kids in CPS, and we buy Christmas for them. And I asked to adopt some kids, and I've been speaking with Katie, and we've got 64 kids from this area to adopt. Well, I also volunteer at our local community table where we serve the community meals, about 200 meals every Monday night. So when I received that you all were doing meals, obviously that's right up my alley, so I wanted to help that way. But I have been blessed immensely many times over, and I'm so thankful to watch God move and to do things here at this church and in my life and the way that we can help people. And I thank you for the opportunity for letting us come.
We are thankful for you because, like I've told everybody, the way for this to continue is to have volunteers. We're tired, but we're so thankful.
I spend most of the time sorting clothes, and then that's all I can do. Then I get tired, I sit down, sort. So now let me do that.
Tell me your names and where you're from.
I am Alejandra Mendez from Greenville, North Carolina.
I'm Jose from Pedro from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Lulu Miranda and Gio Miranda from Greenville, North Carolina.
Bernabé Fierros de Lumber, North Carolina.
Thank you. So tell us a little bit about today.
Today was amazing. We try to do what we could for the community. We're a nonprofit based in North Carolina, Greenville, for the Spanish community and all the communities we can reach out. So they, we heard, they passed the word, and we're here making a difference for the communities.
Tell us what you handed out today.
We brought medication, clothes, vegetables, fresh fruits, whatever we could bring to the community.
Awesome.
My name's Bobby Wagner, and I'm from Rockbridge County in Virginia.
All right, so tell me a little bit about why you came and what you've seen today and what you feel the Lord's showing you.
So I'll be honest, I came today because a good friend of ours, Tammy Reed, kind of organized a group, and there were 5 local caterers in our community who decided that they were willing to step up and help out, and they fixed up a whole lot of food, and we brought it down, and I didn't totally even know where we were going, other than we were coming to a place that was really serving the community that had been impacted by the hurricane. I was not expecting to see what I've seen today. I've been pretty blown away by the operation. It's very rare that I'm at a loss for words, but I am today. The church members that are here are incredible. The community, random volunteers, people that are showing up and giving, and the church members that I've met have been here for 6 weeks, and I've not heard a single complaint from any of them. They have loved on all of us. They have hugged people. They've prayed with people. I had no clue who the pastor of the church was, but I saw that man out in the parking lot praying over a family that had been impacted. And you could tell that they had been hit hard by this hurricane. So we aren't doing a whole lot other than showing up, and I've washed some dishes today. But I've been blown away, and this church is pretty amazing. So if you want to get involved and help, I highly encourage you to connect with this church and reach out, because they're truly doing the work, and we've seen it because there's been hundreds of people come through here today. And I know they've served thousands of people. So.
Well, first, tell me your name and where you're from.
My name's Ray Saylor. I'm from Butler, Pennsylvania. I work at a Church of God in Butler, and we got hooked up with you guys through Church of God in Anderson.
Yep.
And we've been sending money, but we've been wanting to come down and actually spend some time. So you usually write a check.
Yeah.
It's hard to write. People need to write checks, but I mean, you need to show up too. So we came, and we started out with 20 people. We got wintered down to 12 people. Got wintered down to 8 people. Got wintered down to 7, and actually 6 showed up. So I drove a little truck, packed a little trailer full of stuff. We came down. We spent the bulk of our time in Granite Falls, down 3 miles down the road. But we came here to serve at Morgantown Church of God. And you know, I've been on mission trips all over the world, and the best thing about going on a mission trip is not the things that you're actually doing, but the people that you're meeting, the time you spend with the people that you're volunteering with, you're traveling, the people you meet on site, like you and your mom, your dad, and your brother. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
But 2 days ago, we had to take some stuff into a little tiny Church of God in Asheville.
Yes.
About 60-member church. Get the lady's name, a little
Donna
Sue. Got to meet Donna Sue, and while we were unloading stuff at Donna Sue's, a young man came in and wanted some clothes, and she didn't have any clothes. And so we asked if we could pray with him. It was right around lunchtime. Can we pray with you? So while we're praying, 3 of us and Donna Sue, I said, can we take you out to lunch, maybe buy you some clothes? He said, sure. So we took him out to eat, went to a Cracker Barrel. It's the first time he'd been in a sit-down restaurant in over a year. Bought him some lunch and went to Ross and bought him some clothes, bought him some shoes. He's a homeless guy. He's living in a tent. We took him back to where his tent was at. But anyways, that was the best part of the whole trip, meeting that guy's name was Dylan.
Wow.
And he promised that he was going to go to church over there tomorrow. So I don't know if he's going to show up or not. I'll have to talk to Donna Sue or find out. But the best part about being here is the one-on-one, the meeting with people.
Yes.
You guys are well-oiled machinery. You've been doing it for weeks. You know what you're doing. You're doing a great job. I'm blessed to have been here. The best part is meeting the people.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was going to like this job today. I want to do something else. I did not want to do this job. But it's been because you get to hand something to somebody.
Yes.
And get to talk to them and shake their hand and say, God bless you. And
What was your job today? Was it distribution?
Yeah, filling bags. I told my wife, I don't want to do that. I would do anything, but that's where I ended up, and it's been good.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for allowing us to come.
Thank you for coming. We were tired. We feel refreshed. We couldn't have gotten through this week unless the Lord had sent us the volunteers. And y'all called us.
Yeah,
I mean,
y'all
just
called us.
thank you so much for coming, Ray.
This morning we were blessed to be able to meet somebody from the Hickory Church of God that was taking a solid truckload of supplies to Alta Pass Church of God. Melanie Cook is heading up Thanksgiving for the mountains, and she's trying to get 250 Thanksgiving dinners prepared. She's got turkeys and things. We were able to give her 400 cans of mixed vegetables and 1,000 pounds of cornmeal. Another guy came by and was taking some generators and supplies to people in the mountains that still have no connection. And he's telling us stories about people that have lost their lives. I thank everybody that's part of this ministry. This is truly an outreach, and we're in it for the long haul. Thank you.